We have a national epidemic. We have a worldwide epidemic on our hands. Who is going to be the answer to this problem? The government doesn't know what to do. Psychologists don't know what to do. You have to come from the life in order to go help girls in the life, or else they don't trust you. Girls are selling themselves for money, and they're selling their sexuality. Nobody wants their daughter in the sex industry, and the toll that that takes on a family, the toll that it takes on the girl itself, it's like, it's toxicity. It kills you on the inside. One girl blew her brains out. Her grandfather had to clean up her brains off the walls. She killed herself. She took her grandpa's gun and shot herself. Another girl, her pimp got her. We still haven't found her body. The very first girl I helped was just a few months into what we were doing. We have support groups for women in the industry, and then we go out to places where sex is being sold and just form relationships with them. We sit in the clubs, we take them gifts, whatever. So this one particular time, I was actually in one of my old clubs, and a girl I used to work with brought her over and said, she needs your help. She was prostituting herself for drugs, and she looked hungry. She looked like she wasn't eating. She's probably doing heroin. Anything she could get high on, she was. And one day she didn't show up, but her sister came and said, I want out of this. I just got sexually assaulted at the club. The statistic is 100% of girls in the club at one point get sexually assaulted. I said, all right. She goes, but I can't quit tonight because I need groceries. And I'm like, we'll take you to the grocery store. We went, filled her kitchen like it was like Christmas for her. And I got a call like a week later, and her sister had OD'd for the 4th time. She had just turned 17. And Trixie was screaming. She's like, she's not gonna make it. Like, her organs shut down. They said if she comes out of this, she's gonna be a vegetable. And I said, no, that's not true. We're gonna pray. I sent my team up there. I sent emails. I'm like, everybody's gotta pray right now, because I don't know what else to do. And 48 hours later, she woke up, and immediately she said, I need to talk to Annie. And she called me and said, listen, I need help. I said, what are your goals? I want to know how we can help you. She said, I want to finish high school and I want to go to prom. And we put her in a home. So this couple took her in, and she graduated top of her class, and I helped her pick out a prom dress. I mean, it's like, she now is living in Michigan and running my state of Michigan, Eve's Angels team. She goes into clubs in Detroit where people get shot on a regular basis and holds Bible study in the dressing rooms. Like, she prays with them, and they tell me, they're like, I'm not even really a believer, but I know good things happen whenever the angels show up. These angels came from the idea that Eve is the first woman in the Bible, and she's the one that was responsible for the fall of mankind in layman's terms. Angels mean messengers, and so our whole goal is to go back to woman. Before Eve was Eve, she was woman. That's what they called her. And a reminder that she's no longer fallen. She no longer has to stay that way. That she can be restored back to her original purpose and design. We have 7 cities of support groups and outreaches. We go and set up booths at pornography conventions where we run into tens of thousands. I mean, there's 20,000 people in and out of the door. And that's about, $12,000 event where we're able to outreach to the porn industry and make connections with girls that are in porn. We had 4 girls a month ago ask us to help them get out, to transition. And we are working towards getting housing. The statistic is that 89% of women, if they had somewhere to go, would leave immediately. And we run into this all the time. We don't have a place to put them. And so I believe that the reason why these girls don't get out, and a lot of the failure to what caused them to get in, is a breakdown of the familial structure. So by recreating the familial structure, giving them a home, having dinner at 6 o'clock, and then implementing the tools that they need to become, something other than somebody that sells sex, whether it's a doctor, a botanist, a beauty salon type, like whatever it is, that takes housing, that takes money. Sometimes we send them to rehab. We buy gifts for the girls. We meet them wherever they are. I can't give you like a carbon copy or a cookie cutter answer per girl what it is, because each individual girl is different, but we meet them right where that is. The goal is to have a housing unit for them where we can house anywhere between 10 and 20 women at a time, and just recreate their lives and help them become more of a contributor to society. These women are really strong, they're really, really smart, they're survivors. And so if we can give them another chance, everybody gets another chance. I got another chance, and so I want to pay it back and give women another chance. That's where the money goes. We can't get any bigger until we get more funding. But when we do, I've got another 7 cities I can launch right now. You know, there's people waiting. I'm just like, hold on, I can't yet. I don't have the staff for it. I don't have what I need to go to the next level. I'm plateaued right now. It's very, very frustrating. It's very frustrating because there's so many girls in this country that need my help, and I'm the answer, and I know it. I don't always want to be the answer, but I'm the answer.